This is the Conqueror GC. This is a British Tier 10 SPG, and the map is Glacier. Okay, so I'm going to get 4,300 stun damage in this game, which means it is going to be a pretty good game. I thought, look to see where a tree might fall where I could take a shot on someone. And this was an obvious spot, but somebody was spotted early in the game. So I decided to pay him a visit. And you see that two tanks are going to show up in the south where I was watching for that tree. So I took my first shot at that leopard. I don't know if I hit anything. But it is going to turn out to be a good game. And there's going to be a new position. You see where the WZ-111 is over here on the minimap? You can hit him. He's at, look at that. Look at how I can, oh, I'm sorry. This is a T95 FV4201. But there's a way to hit that WZ. And you'd think, no, he's just so far away. There's no way to hit him. But it is possible to hit him. We're going to have shots on him. So I'm glad I found that out, and I'm going to try my best to remember the position. So there's another shot. We don't know if it hit or not. You will notice that I am running the food consumable, and the reason why is because it will help with things like the dispersion and the load time. And you really want whatever you can get because this does have a long load time. Aw, poor EBR. Aw. It would have been so funny if I had hit him on his way down. So the Coyote didn't make it. So here's an example that shows that you can hit the vehicles that are all the way out there. And I never knew that you could do this, but you can. Yeah. Let's see if we get something on him. So that was 119 on the WZ-111 5A and of course, because he's got the BB, that means he's a great player, and he just gave me 1,000 stun damage. So unfortunately, we don't have a lot of spotted targets. I do seem to recall that I'm going to probably kill that one of these vehicles that's in this position. Yeah. So I got 212 on the UDIS and 201 on the OBJ. The OBJ 140 BB. So the BB designation is from Dynasty Wars. This replay is from February of 2020. Was that, for a second there, I thought that vehicle was way up on the cliff, but he wasn't. So there's always a chance that I'll be able to knock out this object 140. You can see that these guys are really aggressive. I did take him out. El Pulantox. I got 422 stun damage. So I'm up to 2,600 stun damage, and like I said, I will get 4,300. Now it's up to 3,000 stun damage. You do want to move after you fire. I do knock trees down, even though there is a risk that you will get shot at when you knock a tree down. But I do knock them down because I do need cover in case the enemy comes looking for me. This T95, he's going to be the final vehicle in the game. And he's not really playing an effective game where he is. If you were watching his playstyle, I don't judge a player based on something like XVM. I do not use those types of mods. I judge them by observing their gameplay. And when I observe his gameplay, you can see that he's not playing like a strong player. So I know not to expect too much from this guy. And that was 41 damage on the T95 plus 300 stun damage. I'm up to 3,300 reported in game. 2 kills, 835 damage. this vehicle has somewhat of a long reload. It's possible that the reason why I was able to hit the WZ in the north is because the British tanks tend to have a high gun arc, which the other vehicles don't have. The enemy is going to bunch up over here, which you could argue is good. You can see that there's a vehicle that just passed by over here. Or maybe there's two vehicles that passed by. I really wasn't sure what to expect. They are going to bunch up. However, there is a slope that I'm going to have to deal with. And because I can't shoot over that little slope, I'm not going to get a solid penetration on the enemy vehicles. But the good thing is that my team is not that aggressive, which means that they're not going to be too quick to take these guys out. You can see that there's 4 enemy tanks bunched up over here because they're all Unicums. And you can see they're all in a firing position. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to see if that turned into anything. I am advancing because I want to be as close to the enemy as possible. It will make my shots more accurate, and the shots will arrive faster. Yeah, he's going to be difficult to hit. And I might have to blind fire for the other vehicle. Fire. Fire. Now! Now! Fire. Oh, maybe I would have missed. So I got him for 207. I'm up to 4,100 stun damage reported in game. We got 2 more lucky contestants in that location, and we got that T95 up there. You see he's playing like an Unicum. I knew that he wasn't going to be spotted, so I decided not to worry about him right now. Very difficult to hit that guy. The good thing is I will potentially have a clear shot on this T95. He is such a great tank that he was able to defend against 3 of my allies that long. That's how good he is. So we got an issue here with the T95. He's actually going to be a little bit lower off to the lower left, which is why I'm going to be able to hit him right there. Look at that beautiful shot. Come on, guy. Come on. I might have fired a little bit early. I did stun him. And that's the game. We won 15-7. I did 1,000 damage reported in game. I did 4,300 stun damage, and I got 2 kills. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel.